Hello! Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the first LindyGroove Livestream of 2021. We miss seeing everybody, so hi. We're gonna have Christine do our triple step warm up as usual, followed by the Stu warm up with Grace, and a solo Lindy musicality lesson with Grace, followed by our favorite part, Brady Bunch collaboration time, and birthdays and smiles to share. So now let's say hi to Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in to LindyGroove Live. If you're joining us right now and tuning in, be sure to hit that share button so your friends can dance along with us from home. Say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're dancing from. As always, I'll be in the chat checking out what you have to say. Any comments and questions you have, go ahead and type them in. I want to give a big thank you to our donors from last week. We have Rocio, Jacob, Sherry, Jackie, Joanne, Michael, Jacob, Mark, and Brandon. Thank you guys so much for helping to make LindyGroove Live possible. If you want to help donate to LindyGroove Live, which helps to pay the instructors, please check out our PayPal and Venmo links in the link description. And without further ado, we have the lovely Trisha to introduce our student collaborators. Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, everybody at home. It's me, Trisha. That was Melissa. And you've already heard from Vicky. And we have Lance and Gracie Claire, who's going to be teaching us a lesson tonight on musicality, which I'm very excited for. We've got Jake, who is just trying to teach us visually how to do this heart thing with your arms. I can't do it, but I think that everybody watching the stream right now should take a selfie of them doing it and post it in the chat because that's a challenge. We have Janelle and Christine and Martin and Calvin and Nikolai and Kristen and Delaney. And of course, we have our robot ghost, Brett, who's making it all go virtually. We've had a debate. Is he a robot? Is he a ghost? Is he a robo-ghost? I don't know. Answer in the chat. And with that, Christine, I think it's time for a warm-up. If you're ready, please.
I didn't think 2021 would advance so quickly technologically that we have robot ghosts. Like
neither.
On day 7.
You know, it's already been quite a year.
Done, yeah. Hello everybody, I'm here to lead you through the traditional LindyGroove triple step warm-up that we do to Sweet Potato Fries by Gordon Webster with Naomi Uyama on lovely vegetable vocals. You can find them on Bandcamp and many other of the bands that we dance to on the live stream on Bandcamp. Buy some songs, buy some albums, support these bands. And what else? Wow, new year, I'm kind of like forgetting the, the whole routine. I'm going to do everything facing you, so you can just use me as a mirror. Everything's going to start on your right foot on the count of 1 with stomping. And extra points for the woohoos. No. New year, I still can't get that right. Extra points for hopping into the deep fryer. There's 2 points in the song, 1 near the beginning, 1 near the end, where you're going to hear a little break, bump, bump. We hop, hop into the fryer, and back out. Double fried, nice and crispy. Get a little glow up in the fryer. So, new year, I would like to say, since we've been doing this triple step warm-up for a while, some of you might be feeling like, how can I freshen things up besides jumping into a deep fryer and getting glowed up? I talk about this a lot in class, and today was really inspiring, so I'd like to say, try something different, but I'm going to help you out, because if you're like me, when someone says try something different, my mind immediately goes blank, and I do everything exactly the same. So new year, new direction. So what do I mean by that? Try everything that we're doing, such as a triple step. If you just try pivoting your body to a different direction than you normally do, you'll discover some really new things. So let me show you. If you're normally triple stepping, facing me, and everything's facing forward, but what if I kind of tip back? So now I have this like kind of fishtail kind of triple. What if I go forward and diagonal? Then I have a kind of a whole different look. So, something to think about. Just find a new direction, even if it's just a 5-degree change, and you'll find something new. So, with that, let's get started. Sweet potato fries. Everything's gonna start on your right. Stomping on 1. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. Stomping.
Come and dine. They get to craving for just mine. The dining in the timing with my sweet potato fries.
And we step touch.
When men try my spuds, they claim the other gals are duds. Does wonders for the hunger of my sweet potato fries.
Into triples.
When they come and meet looking for a treat, they get taters. You can take a
First
seat,
break.
stick around to eat.
Into
Just
the
a
fryer.
dish if it's run
Up
out
to
for
the right.
later.
And triple.
Your appetite down
And
to
turn.
the table, grab a bite.
And turn.
Never have no better than my sweet potato
And turn.
fries.
Forward and back. Woo. I forgot the double time. Totally cool. Slow, forward, back. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stomping. Step touch. Into triples. Forward with piano. Double time. Slow. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stomping. Step touch. Triples. Forward with the board. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to
Well,
stomping.
I ain't got much to show, but
Step
I
touch.
can feel it fast or slow. My
Triples.
sweetie loves to eat it on my sweet potato fries.
Stomp with
Don't
attitude.
got time, don't got money,
Step
but
touch.
I got the dish to try. 'Cause
Triples.
I'm a yummy with my sweet potato fries. I can hardly wait looking for a
Still
date with
going.
my honey.
Ready
He
for
knows
break?
where to look when he
Here
needs
we
to
go.
look.
Woo, woo.
I'll fix him up a dish and then I'll charge him no mind.
Stomping.
Dinner is served tonight. Come
Step
get
touch.
to feel and feel just right. You'll
Triples.
never have no better than my sweet potato fries.
Forward.
Get the salt,
And back.
pepper too.
Double time.
That's all the flavor that I'll add for you. You'll
Slow.
never have no better than my sweet potato
Double time.
fries.
Cross. Turn. Sizzle.
Woohoo!
Applause,
Applause! Yay! That was so fun. Christine, that was a really cool suggestion for the changes in direction. I played with that a lot and had all the funs. And if someone wanted more tips like that and wanted more of your knowledge bestowed upon their brains, where could they possibly find that on a Thursday night?
Bestowed upon their brains
The brains!
this glorious knowledge. Well, I'm glad you found something from that exercise. It's just a tiny little tweak, but you could come up with some really cool things. I'm teaching solo jazz 1 back for the new year. We just had our first class tonight. You can still join next week. We're doing solo jazz vocabulary month with the focus on tranky-do-ish movements. But also, there's gems like that from Melissa and Keegan in solo fundamentals. I highly encourage people hopping into that class after my class. There's just gems all around from LindyGroove.
I love it. Collect all the gems. Have yourself a little jewelry box of gems.
Yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog 7 gems of whatever.
Yeah,
Oh.
that says something about what I've been doing in quarantine, but I was imagining a video game. Regardless of whether you're thinking about jewelry or video games, you can sign up for all of these classes. There's still time to sign up. The classes started this week, but you can get in there. You can sign up at lindygroove.com/lessons. We have solo jazz with Christine. We have solo blues. We have solo fundamentals. And we have our lovely routine class with Gabby Cook this month. We'll be talking more about the classes after our next warm-up, which will be the stew with Grace.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy Mama Stew time. That's what we're doing. I hope you have cooled down a little bit from your triple stepping because we are going to dive into the stew. We're going to swim through the stew. We're going to dance through the stew. Okay, we're dancing this combo 3 times through to the song You've Got Me Voodooed by Jonathan Stout and his Campus Cinco. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, right, left, right, right. Kick, kick, double kick, kick. We got mambo steps. We go mambo, mambo. Double on each side, double. Again, double. Squat Charleston. Break, out, ooh, out, boogie back. Boogie forward. Pivot turns, coming up, we go right. Right, and kick, 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 kick. Right, right. Fall off the log. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 7. All right, breathe. It's a new year. Let's remember all the moves. Here we go from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo step, we go mambo. Get your hands up. Double. Squat Charleston. And break, kick, kick, kick. Break, Bring it back. Kick, kick, kick. One more time to go right. Right. Kick, kick. Fall off. Ooh. All right, we're breathing. I want you to shake it off. Groove it out. Walk around. Fill your space. Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo. Great job, everyone.
Amazing job, everyone. And if you are tuning in possibly for the first time or you haven't been joining us too much, if you would like to learn the stew warm-up, you can check that out. Go to our LindyGroove Facebook page, go to our videos. We did it. We taught the whole thing broken down for our very first live stream. And speaking of which, if you want to review or watch any of our live streams that we do every single Thursday at 8:30, you can check them out. They're all saved in our videos on our Facebook page, so you can go ahead and check that out. And of course, if you want to keep up with anything related to live stream, you can check out our Facebook event. I posted the link in the chat. And as always, you can follow us at LindyGroove on Facebook and Instagram. It will help you keep up with all of the special updates that we have, some of which we did a special Cardio Groove holiday series. I did that with Christine. It was so much fun. If you joined us for Cardio Groove, let us know what you thought in the comments. I know that me and Christine had tons of fun. And of course, this month we have some exciting updates where we have Gabby Cook teaching our routine class, and she's also going to be joining us on the stream next week. So look out for that. It's very exciting. So again, if you want to get all of those updates, check us out at LindyGroove. And now I see that Grace is already preparing. She's already dancing a little bit in her square. So I think she might be ready to start our lesson. Grace, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. My breath has come back to me. I'm breathing a little more regularly after that warm up. It's a new year. So I definitely took 2 weeks of just lounging around, being a loaf and doing nothing. So that one warm up was enough to knock me out for a minute, but I'm here, I'm ready, I'm excited to dance. Tonight, we are going to be dancing to Something to Pat Your Foot To. That's like a foot patting, but I realize it's just my hand. But that's the song. We are going to be doing it. The little thing we're learning tonight too, by Michael Gamble and his Very Swinging Friends. The song was originally performed and done by Johnny Hodges and his orchestra. Johnny Hodges was the incredible alto saxophonist from Duke Ellington's orchestra. Oh my gosh, amazing. Benny Goodman, who's one of the best band leaders of all time, said that Johnny Hodges was the greatest alto sax player he had ever heard, ever. So I really love this song, and you should go check out the original. But tonight, I'm excited because Jacob Zimmerman is the alto saxophonist for Michael Gamble. So that's who we're going to be dancing to. I'm going to play the song. It is a blues structure. So we're going to do 6/8 tonight. That's what we're going to learn, 6 little 8s. And it's a lot of repetition. We're going to do a fun sort of fall off the log variation that came to me as I was dancing the song. So how about I show you what we're going to do, and then we'll all learn it together. Yeah? Good plan? I think that's a good plan. Here we go. Whew, I'm like still catching my breath from that last thing. All right, setting everything up and making sure I'm gonna be in the frame. All right, here we go, people. What do we think? How are we feeling?
Really digging that mess around.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see all your mess arounds. And it's just sort of a blank slate. I feel like a lot could be put in those little mess around parts, but all I did was a mess around. But I'm excited to collaborate on what we could put there or just how you all do your mess arounds. So as we learn this and you get to the mess around part, just mess around like you've never messed around before. That sounds kind of dirty. Okay. That's not what I meant. I meant the dance move. Okay, staying focused. All right. So I'm very excited. We're going to start with a fall off the log. So get on your feet. It's a new year. We're going to shake the cobwebs off of our rusty joints and fall off the log. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'll put my back to you now. So you can copy me. This is my right foot. It's your right foot.
acquaint yourself with your right foot by wiggling it around. Stand on your left foot and wiggle your right foot around. All right, that's your first test. You can balance on one foot. That's a good sign. Let's do it with the other foot. Balance, wiggle your left foot around. Woo. If you're finding it hard to balance, make sure you have a nice softness in your standing leg. That's really important. So when I wiggle, I can absorb all of the wiggle through this leg, through my hips, through my body with a pulse. Yeah? All right, try one more time with your other leg, your right leg, wiggling around. The beeps are because whenever you open a door or a window in my house, the whole house alerts you. I have like the, anyway, ignore the beeping. Okay, one more time wiggling. Now, I'm assuming you know what a fall off the log is because we just did it in Mama Stew. But in case you don't know, let's make sure we all do it together. It starts on count number 8. That's right. I know you said 8 at home. All right. So count number 8. And we're going to start with our right foot. It's a kick, but it's more of a fall. So I want you to think less about kicking this leg out and a lot more about, ooh, falling onto that left. Like, ooh, I got to fall this way. So let's try that. Let's try it. Fall. 5, 6, 7, and fall off the log. Fall up. Oh, do, 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 do. Yeah? Are we falling? Are you absorbing it? Here, it's like, oh, I just got pushed over. Yeah? Don't be afraid to get low. All right, 5, 6, 2 in a row. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Melissa, how is their falling? I'm very convinced. I'm really convinced that everyone has a very strong gust of wind going through their house right now. So great job falling, everyone. Good, that's what I want. I want to imagine you're in a gusty, windy, oh, I'm falling this way. No, I'm falling this way. All right, one more time. We're going to do our fall part on counts 4. No, on counts 8 and counts 4. All right, let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. All right, now the cool thing that I love doing, I do this move a lot when I'm just randomly improvising solo dancing when I don't know what to do. So this is like a fun, cool, fancy way to turn around. So this is what we're gonna learn. We plant our foot on our left foot on count 7. So everyone jump onto that left foot and imagine you are super stable. I could get low and I'm super balanced. Yes? Because unlike all these where we're sort of changing weight every count, we're gonna really stay there for a whole count. So we land on our left foot. Everyone do that and land. That's count 7. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to tap our right foot behind us. So we have land, tap. It's like a, oh, I'm so good that I can just easily tap my foot. So let's try it. 5, we're going to land on 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all right, you've tapped, but you're so sturdy on that left foot that you're gonna do something amazing. You're gonna kick your right foot and turn yourself around. You heard me, let's try it. So we're here, we tapped, we're gonna kick, step. Use that kick to turn yourself around. You can do it. 5, 6, 5, 6, step, tap, kick, step. Yeah? One thing that will help is if your kick doesn't go too far out. Yeah? If you make it too big, it's like, oh my God, I'm falling over. Keep it low. Low to the ground, underneath you.
Are we turning clockwise or counterclockwise?
Oh, this is where Juan always helps me. My clockwise and counterclockwise is terrible. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm turning to my right, which is clockwise. Yes. Is that right? Can someone verify? Yes. Clockwise.
We're spinning clockwise. I think trying to spin counterclockwise would be nearly impossible. I mean, maybe you should try it, but right now just try to spin clockwise actually. Okay, here we go. So let's try this. We're gonna land
on our left, on 7, tap 8, kick, step. And try to face back to the camera when you're done with that. If you want a little cheat, it's that you can start this, your left plant kind of already in the diagonal, so you're already a little bit of way of around. Does that make sense? I just have a little bit more to go if I start facing my right diagonal. Cool? All right, are we feeling good about the turns? Melissa, has anyone fallen over yet?
I have a question.
Yes.
So when you're turning clockwise, how do you initiate it? Or do you first kind of hop and turn and that starts it and then you kick? Or does the kick start it?
That's a very good question. And the answer is you can do it however you like. I like to use, meaning that if you want, you can have this tap have nothing to do with the turn and then just really, hopefully this, I think what it is this step tap, I have this like counter body twist that I power through when I'm kicking. So imagine this tap step, you have a twist, a natural twist in your body, let it unwind and bring you around. Does that make sense? So let's try it. We're stepped on our left and we have that tap and let your upper body actually keep sort of facing front. So we got this winding up twist that we use to power ourselves around. So it's like my core is twisted, woo, easy to turn around. Calvin, that looks so good. Yes, I love it. All right. So any other questions? Are we feeling like we understand it? Jake.
I just wanted to point out, you mentioned the kick, not so high, but kind of have it more towards the ground. I have never been good at spins. I usually fall flat on my face or my wallet. I have noticed, maybe everybody else in either the comments or in the Zoom meeting may have noticed that it's actually helped my spin by kicking down. It feels like it works as a counterbalance, and if I do mess it up, it provides a very nice kickstand.
That is exactly right. Yeah. The best thing about this turn with the kick is that you're immediately going to step on the foot you kicked with. So if you're sort of wobbly, just land on that foot and you're totally fine because that's where you wanted to be. You just got there a little early. All right, so we're going to try to put these two things together, the fall off the log and then this cool, weird kick step thing, because the next thing is actually really, really easy. And this is the trickiest part of the whole night. We're going to start with the tricky stuff. Okay, so let's try it from the top. Maybe watch once or approximate it with me, and then we'll do some repetition. From the fall off the log, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Whew. Gotta like really engage your core so you don't get too wobbly. I gotta remember to do that too. We're strong, we're powerful. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Melissa, did they do it? Did they make it around?
Everyone made it around. I saw everyone's face disappear and then it showed right back up. Great job, everyone.
That's exactly what we want it to look like. I guess the opposite, you want to see the back of my head and then you want to see the back of my head again. But all of you, we want to see your face and then we want your face to go away and then we want to see it again. All right, how are we feeling the flow between these two moves? Because to me, it's like really easy to flow through. So I think part of that is just practice. So I'm actually going to put on the song and we're going to just try to do this a bunch of times to the song and we're not going to worry about the other moves in the song. That way you'll also get familiar with the cool, wonderful song. Yeah, here we go. Get the groove. Feel the evens. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, tap, kick. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it again. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can just mess around. Okay, that was obviously a lot faster than we practiced it. Did anyone's brain break and they were like, this is so fast and I don't know how to land on 7? Yeah, Janelle's like, my brain exploded. But
I think it was actually easier faster, at least as far as getting around on the turn.
I do think that this is something that flows a lot better when we're doing it fast. It's sort of like when you learn to tap dance, not that I've learned that much tap dancing, but it's almost harder to do it slowly than it is to just sort of tap your way through. Any questions or any part that we were like, whoa, I really didn't get that at all? Just practice, just again. Okay, yes, again, let's do it. Unofficial sponsor of the, of the LindyGroove live stream is some Pamplemousse LaCroix. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. Do we like the music or do we want to do it with count slowly one time? What do we think?
Music.
Music. All right, that was a big loud music from Trisha. So let's do it with music. Just remember that 7, we want to really land really balanced on that left foot. So we have fall off the log, fall off the whoo. And I'm really like so strong here so I can do this cool thing. Okay, cool. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 8. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, ah. Mess around. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Tap, kick, step. 8, 1, 2, 3, 6, step, tap, kick, step. Woo! All right. Was it any more successful? How are we feeling? Again. Okay, let's just keep doing it. Are there any thoughts from the Brady Bunch on things that are making it easier for you? As Jake said, kicking down is really helpful. Melissa, do you have any tips or tricks based on what you're seeing?
Kind of going off of what you said, Grace, about not kicking too much, and also what Jake said about kicking down, thinking about making sure that you're keeping your legs and your feet underneath yourself, so that when you're kicking, even if it's not that big, if your leg is out from under you, it's really hard to balance, especially at this tempo. So trying to make sure that you keep your legs underneath you is really useful. And Grace does it really well. So if you want to watch her when she's doing it, notice how her legs are always staying under her. It's really helpful for getting around.
So let's actually do it without the music one time and see if we can sort of isolate that moment and figure out where your legs are. Yeah. So we'll do a little like check-in freeze. And it's like, okay, are my legs really far out or are they underneath me? So let's try it a little bit slower. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That's the little combo. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the log. Fall off the step, tap, kick. And that kick should not be too far out. It's right here. It's like, whoo. Juan always says kick the heel with your, no, kick the ground with your heel. And sometimes I forget what that even means. It's like my heel is aiming for the ground, not my toe. I think like my heel is going, whoo, I'm gonna kick it. So just try to kick the ground with your heel. All right, feeling good? All right, let's do it to music again, and then we'll move on. I love this song. 5, 6, 7, fall. Fall. Wham, wham. Fall. Step, tap, kick, step. Fall. Fall. Ooh, ah. Mess it around. Hey. Fall. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Hey. Ooh, ah. All right. The flow, is it happening? right. Are we feeling good? Do we sort of have our brains starting to wrap around that section? They looking good, Melissa?
Yeah, everyone's spinning, twirling, looking great. Seeing lots of
All right, sweet. So the next thing we're going to do is a really simple, we pretty much have one little 8 count, but that we're pausing and doing nothing. So let's fill that with something. So we just did our cool fancy kick step. We're going to do we've sort of traveled forward, or at least I keep doing that. So I want a move that's going to bring me back. So I'm going to kick my left leg straight out and hop, hop, hop back on it. So that's the little in-between filler that I have right now. Maybe when we collaborate, we can figure out something different there, but that's what I have right now. So we have our step, tap, kick, step.
If not loose enough to be a part of the LindyGroove LiveStream, ... there are ways to help.
Did I miss something? I couldn't hear.
Jake, I think you're unmuted.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I heard something. I heard Jake's voice or something's voice.
Sorry, I was doing a little promoting on the side for getting LindyGroove going. I forgot to mute myself.
Yeah, no, I love it. Promote. And if you're watching the stream right now, please share it with your friends. If you are having a fun time taking the lesson and you like enjoying dancing with smiling people, you should totally share this with your friends. It really helps us out too. All right. So kicking with your left foot. Okay. So kick that foot again. It's sort of up to you, the styling, but keeping it underneath you is a good idea. We're not like a can-can dancer. It's just a little whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. So the counts are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the whole thing starts over and we fall with those, so it's like a 4th hop almost. 3, 4, hop, 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 fall off the log, fall off the step, tap, kick, step, 3, 4, hop, 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 fall off the, yeah? So it's just a lot of hopping and falling and flowing. So the way that we're gonna move back after having moved forward is we're gonna kick that left foot and hop back on it, yeah? I think you'll get it when we do it a bunch of times to the music, and it just keeps repeating. So there's really, I think let's just repeat it. Let's try it. Here we go. Make sure you're dancing along to that intro because, man, it's a good intro. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, tap, kick. Woo. Hop, hop, hop. 8. 5, 6, step. And kick. Hop, hop, hop. 8. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, hop, hop. 8. Hop, hop, hop. 8. All right, this one's different. Woo. All right, we feeling it? We feeling good? Are we getting the hops? That sounds like it sounds strange. Are we getting the hops? That's what beer is made out of. Are we feeling hoppy? Like
Feeling so happy. I don't like beer, but I like these kinds of hops.
Nice. All right, Brady Bunch, any questions? Are we starting to get the flow? All right, I think we should just do it again. Yeah. And if you listen so that your brain starts to understand when we're stopping, there's 6 8s. So the first 4 are just the normal. We do the combo twice. And then on the 5th one, after that cool, instead of that step top, I kind of like slide it around and stop because the 6th 8 is the like, whoo, we're stopping and we're messing around. So I'll help count and you can just follow me. So don't overthink it. Just do it until you hear the music stop and then stop. You'll hear it. Five, 6, 7, fall. Oh. are we feeling? Are we getting it in our bodies? The repetition is helping. I'm going to take a second and take a sip of my LaCroix while Christine tells me her favorite color.
My answer as a graphic designer is that I can like almost any color depending on the context.
That is a very graphic designer answer. I should have known who I was asking. All right. Brady Bunch, how are we feeling about the movement? How are we feeling about the flow? Are we starting to get it? Are we liking the song? Fun fact, this song, a lot of people have performed this song, but one of my favorite performances is Sky and Frida in 2013 at ILHC. Maybe Melissa in the research department can search the video and post it in the comments if she hasn't already. It is a super wonderful Lindy Hop routine that just has brought me so much joy and inspiration, and to this song. So, okay, let's do it again. And now, as we're doing it, we're gonna sooner rather than later start thinking about collaborating. So it's okay, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just as the movement flows through your body, if something magically happens organically, go with it. Don't be afraid, and then share it with us. That's what we're transitioning into now. But we're gonna keep doing this over and over again. Oh, I wanted to make one note. So the third time we do the step tap thing, you can still do a step tap, and then do a little break before that mess around. I think it's kind of fun because the music has this sliding thing in the melody to plant, and then instead of tapping, slide that foot around into a lock turn. Yeah, it's kind of a fun, styly thing. So let's try that together really fast. So from the third time we do the fall off the log, it's gonna look like this. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slide and break. Yeah? So that's the different one on the third time we do it. The third and sixth time we do it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the log. Fall off the step. Slide. Whoop. And hopefully you have a wall in front of you in case you lose your balance to catch you. But as Melissa always says, LindyGroove is not liable for any injuries. Melissa, did you have a thought?
Yes, we actually have a question in the chat. If we could go over the turn yourself around part a little bit slower, which, by the way, I always think about the hokey pokey when you said turn yourself around, and I can't unhear it until we play the music and we dance to it.
All right, well, we're going to do the hokey pokey and we're going to turn ourselves around because that's what it's all about. Let's break it down slowly. For you watching at home, thanks for engaging in the chat. We love that. And also it helps us help you. Okay, so we're going to land on our left foot on count 7. Let's get the flow into that by doing the fall off the log before. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, fall off the log, fall off the step. So if it helps you to say the steps, it's fall off the log, fall off the step. And that step is like, oh, I'm so strong on that leg. I'm clearly not. I'm like already falling and using the wall to catch me. This is why I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer partner dancing because I feel like sometimes when I'm really tired, I can just follow my partner. Okay, but tonight we are solo dancers. We are strong. Our core is engaged, or I use the wall. Okay, so let's do that again. Sorry. Fall off the log, fall off the plant. Be strong. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the log, fall off the plant. All right, now we got our turn ourselves around thing. We're gonna tap our right foot behind us on 8. 8, and then hopefully you can, well, like we said, as we tap, I almost use it to create a twist in my body. So as my right foot taps behind me, I actually almost turn over my left shoulder and look at it. Whoop! And now I have this really like wound up feeling like a top, and it will be really easy for me to turn around. Yeah? So let's try that. So we stepped as we tap, look at your toe that you just tapped, and then unwind with a kick step. Yeah, let's try that again. Step, twist,
which I literally am wobbling. It might be because I've done it too many times. Use Christine's technique and think about keeping your core engaged and your thighs kind of squeezed together. Whew. Don't kick your leg out too far. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step. 5, 6, a little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, left, tap, kick, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, step, tap, kick, step. I really think it's so much easier when you go faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, step, tap, kick, step. Let's keep going after that and do the little kick with our left, just so we get the flow. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step. Oh my gosh. Don't fall into your wall. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step, kick, then a hop, hop, hop. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step, kick, hop, hop, hop. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, tap, kick, step, kick, hop, hop, hop. All right, that's the flow. Hopefully that helped you at home. If you still have questions about the turnaround part, let me know specifically. I'm having trouble with the tap or the kick or whatever, and we'll try to all join in and help you. But that was a lot of looping that moment. So let's do it to music and see if it's stuck. Here we go. All right. You know, it's jazz, it's swing dancing. You really can't take yourself too seriously. If you feel like your brain is breaking right now, shake it off. It's just movement. If you don't do this tap and you just turn around, that's okay. If you fall on your face, it's definitely happened to me before. That's okay. It's all a learning process. All right, how are we feeling, Brady Bunch? Are we getting the flow? Talk to me. Do we like the song? Do we like the movement? Are you out of breath? Does this feel like we're throwing into the new year? We're gonna get strong, people. We're gonna take our dancing joy to the next level. It won't always be this intense, but I felt like we needed to start. I don't know. The new year inspired me, and I was like, I'm ready. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna fall off the log. We're gonna tap. I don't know. I was inspired. Now I'm sort of regretting it. Now that I'm like sweating in this sweater. Like, why didn't I choose like a really chill triple step, you know, but I'm happy. This is good. This is how the new year starts, with good habits.
It's a very nice sweater. I like it.
Thanks, Calvin.
And
I
it's
like
a
it
very
too.
nice combination. I think it's really fun and energetic and a great start to the new year.
All right. Well, I want to see you all start to put your spin on it. Maybe literally, maybe you put your spin in it. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Just do the dance. And if something comes to you that's a little bit different than what I'm doing, share it with us. And if you are inspired by the music in a way that I'm not hitting, you've now heard it a million times and it's just the same riff. Da 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 da. Yeah, sing it to yourself and let your body match your song. Yeah, it does not have to be what I'm doing. We're gonna share some movement. Cool, are we good? All right, time to collaborate together. I'm going to play the song. I'm gonna do my movement. If I change it because I'm inspired by something else, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen with all of us. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
right. Any initial, we're not at our dance party yet, people. I see everyone just keep dancing. We will have a dance party. We'll dance to the whole song. We'll hear the amazing musicians riff. It will be fantastic, but we're not there yet. Any ideas for the first part of the song? We're thinking, we're breathing. Ooh, Calvin looks like he's working something out. Vicky.
So, to make it a little easier on our knees, I've been just doing a lock turn instead of like a hopping onto one foot.
Okay.
So I've been just doing like lock and then turn. So you can also do lock the other way. For those of you that's getting dizzy, to like do the other direction too.
Unwind the other way.
Yeah, unwind the other way.
So Vicky's suggestion is a way to sort of, help your knees if you're having trouble with this sort of pulsing tapping thing, by just immediately going into a lock on count 7. So let's try that together. We'll learn the Vicky lazy way of doing it, but in a good way, like lazy to keep us able to dance for longer periods of time. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, fall off the log, fall off the cross. And we're already there. 7, 8, yeah? And I think because you don't even really need to do that kick step, you could go 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can really take your time on that lock turn, and that might make it a little easier to do, yeah? So let's try it with a lock turn on 7, 8, turn around on 1, 2, and kick your left leg on 3, 4. One more time with counts, and then we'll put this into the music. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, do, 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 and cross, turn around, kick, and hop, hop, hop. Whew. My heart rate it's elevated. All right, I like it, Vicky. Maybe I can use this to lower my heart rate when I do this routine. Here we go, let's try it together. All right. I like it. Thank you, Vicky, for sharing your little cheat. If you can't do that fancy tap kick step thing, this is a really nice way to still get the feeling of turning there. I like it. Cool. All right. Anybody else have any ideas? Ooh, there's 2. Let's start with Christine.
I have further knee impact reduction.
Everyone is really feeling like they want to rescue their knees. Strong knees in 2021, people. That is the plan. All right, but okay, how are we impacting our knees less?
Well, actually, I'm still. It's where the after the kick slide hop pops. I like doing this as a contrast to those. So I'll do like a bunch of those, and then I'll do like, oh wait, I changed it up on you. Also, it's a challenge for me because I'm not really very good at this type of movement. But really, I'm just going. I'm going kick back, and instead of hop pop, I'm just going boom, like down into the ground like a lock. So I like the contrast of like having gone like bump 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 ha, and the next one is bump 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 down.
Oh, I like it. I also am not going to be that great at that. I was going to say, I also don't know how great I'm going to look at doing that, but I think we should all try that. It has like a sort of like hip hop thing. I like it. All right, let's try this together. Let's all try it. I love this idea. So we're going to try it from the kick, slide. Oh my gosh, I'm going to feel like such a silly dancer right now, but that's okay. That's what this is all about. Okay, here we go. Let's do the whole thing. And from those kicks, we're just going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5,
6, the whole thing. 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, fall off the log, fall off the step, tap, kick, and kick, slide, ooh, ooh, ah.
Oh, I feel so silly, but I like it. How does it look, Christine? Did y'all feel it? Janelle's like,
I love it. You looked great doing it. I loved it.
I love it. Okay, let's try it with the music. There's those two hits on 6, 7. I think are gonna feel so good to hit there. So let's do it. I actually love the idea, first of all, of like getting down. But I actually felt like that last one, I wanted to go, and do a little scarecrow, because it gave me that break, but I actually have a shape to make instead of just feeling like an idiot throwing my arms up. So you can scarecrow, but then the transition from a scarecrow into that fall off the log was like this random, like my leg just not flying. So that's something I'll work on. I love it. Jake, what you got for us, if you still have something for us?
Yes, I'll try to make sure I mute and unmute appropriately this time. So first and foremost, I actually do love Christine's alternative to that. And I think the Scarecrow is awesome because it has that play of lows then highs going into the fall off the log. But this is actually a sub for that same section.
Oh, great.
I haven't worked it out entirely. Maybe you can help me out with that. My apologies for my voice. I'm not as musically talented as y'all, but I'll try to work with it. So going out of the spin, instead of the kick forward, there's a plant, da 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 da, and then it is an alternative that I like to resort to. It's one of my favorite plays where you do where you do the little pivot from heel toe on the left side going back. That way from here, boom, we go into the fall off the log again, that area. Thoughts on that? Maybe?
I think that is totally possible. Let's try it. I got to work it out too. So let's see if we can work it out together. So we just did our kick, step, plant. And then Jake, do you prefer I guess, is there a preferred thing where you're doing it to the side, or do you like to actually plant it back and go back like this?
Oh, both look really good. I was going with the second option. That's what I was doing. Side looks pretty cool though. Ooh,
okay.
Man.
I mean, yeah, side, you get this sort of like drag.
Yeah, we're spoiled for choice here.
Yes, so pick whichever one you like. If you go to the side, if you go back. So we have step, tap, kick, step. It kind of does feel nice though to step and then give yourself a little push onto that back foot. And then, or I guess you could go 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's totally possible. What do we think, Brady Bunch? Let's see what happens organically to the music if we can feel what Jake is doing. I'm going to try it. I think that's the best way to do it. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I already forgot it. Again. Let's try it again. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That one I think needs a little work on my end to figure out the timing. Also just because I have the other version in my head, but I like it. How did it feel? Christine's giving it a thumbs up. Did you feel it, Christine?
I did, yeah. I really liked hitting the bump with the little
With the little TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. Whew. All right, Brady Bunch. That was a lot of collaborating. Does anyone have any last final thoughts? Any last final thing? Otherwise, let's dance it out. Yeah? Does that feel good? All right, we are going to dance through the whole song. It's super awesome. You're going to hear, after that initial riff that we just learned, each instrumentalist, is how you say that word, takes a solo. And there's so many good people on this album, so I highly recommend you check out Michael Gamble and his very swinging friends. They have 4 isolation session albums, and I think this is a really good way. This is the top of the 4th one, the first track on it. Let's dance to it together, all of it, from the top to the bottom. I am thrilled. Here we go. All right, well danced let's do it again. I'm just kidding. Well danced everyone. I had a blast dancing with you all. I hope you are feeling warm and ready to make this a wonderful 2021. All right, I'm ready to celebrate. Lance, are you there? Are you ready to celebrate? Because it's birthday time.
Woo! I'm ready to celebrate, but can barely breathe. That was amazing cardio-based kicking off the New Year right class, Grace. Thank you for that. That was amazing. I loved it. I did a lot of like kicking around turns. I did some cheating actually. I found the more I kicked, the more I could get around.
I love, that's not cheating. That's just innovating.
Exactly. It was a blast. So speaking of innovating, we've had some ideas. We want to experiment with the cacophony, which is the birthday song. And we have some ideas which we might explore over the next few weeks. But one idea is if we had a visual aid, then people could know like where we are in the timing. So I'm not a conductor, but I'm going to try it. Actually, maybe Grace, you're a better singer. Would you be
okay?
This
I could try. You want me to conduct? The birthday song is it's in 3, right? Happy birthday to you. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try it. So this time you're leading it this time.
Oh goodness. All right, are we all ready? Is that a good key? Happy birthday. Okay, that's the key I'm singing in. Okay, here we go.
Everybody unmute yourselves. Yeah. We're all going in.
I already did all the talking, so everyone needs to sing very loudly. 5. It's not 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
I don't think that worked.
I don't know.
You know what?
I felt like that made it worse.
No.
I think that made it way worse. And you know what even worse? We're doing it in the wrong order. I now need to tell you who the birthday people are.
I know, I was going to tell you. We didn't say whose birthdays were.
Okay, so this is, just so you know, the people that we just sung to you. Happy birthday, Martha Velasquez. We miss you, Martha. We miss seeing you every week at LindyGroove. Jay Platter, Kim Jacoby, Ioana Cermelli, Colin Marshall. Colin, we miss you in class. Kelly Young, happy birthday. And that song was for all of you. So in the chat, if you have any ideas on ways to approach this, we may be willing to explore different approaches to the cacophony, which is the happy birthday song.
I also just want to point out that you're like, I'm not a conductor, but we have someone who is wearing a conductor hat. We have a conductor. We have a trained conductor here on the LindyGroove livestream.
A train conductor for the train wreck.
For the birthday train wreck.
Yeah, it's really more for the train wreck aspect and less for the conductor aspect. Apologies to everyone whose birthday it was. I hope you enjoyed our cacophony. Please let us know what you thought in the comments about our birthday song. Speaking of birthdays, if it is your birthday, you can sign up at LindyGroove.com. You can take solo fundamentals with you and 10 friends, and we're also going to send you some awesome birthday decorations to help you get festive. They're going to be much cooler than this one. They're designed by the very talented Vicky Chan, and they're going to be awesome. So if it is your birthday, please check it out at LindyGroove.com. And now I'm transferring out of birthday mode. Costume change. And by the way, if you like what we're doing, please check us out. You can donate to the stream. It helps to keep us going. Please check out our Venmo and PayPal links. And now I think I'm handing it off to Vicky Chan.
Yes. So it is now a Smiles to Share segment. Maybe, can I change that that train wreck to my Smiles to Share? But anyway, yeah. So it's time for Smiles to Share, where we share things that makes you laugh and smile. So this week, I have one that's I am a diehard Star Wars fan. So I found this video of somebody doing an actual lightsaber, like an actual 4,000 degree plasma proto lightsaber. So it's the actual thing where he pressed a button and the thing goes foof. It is very scary looking. Don't go near it. It's 4,000 degrees. So go check it out. Melissa's gonna post a link in the chat. And next, wow, Grace looks like amazed. So Grace, you're next.
So my smile to share this week is a recipe. If you don't know, I'm Greek, and my yaya, or my grandma, is all the way from Greece, and she lives in Northern California now. But one thing she makes that I die for, they are so good, is Greek potatoes that are like lemon and olive oil, and they are so simple. They do take a while to cook. You literally just toss all the ingredients, you cut the potatoes up, and you toss all the ingredients in a pan, and you put the pan in the oven, and you let it sit there. And this recipe that I found is pretty dang close to my yaya's recipe, which I just learned from her this past year. I went up and visited, and she taught me how to make them. And this recipe that I found online is very close to her recipe, so I highly recommend you try them. They are like caramely and chewy and fluffy and delicious. And so, yeah, this is a recipe that I grew up eating, and I thought is my smile to share for you all from my Greek heritage. Okay, smiling.
Thank you, Grace. And thanks to Grace Yaya for the recipe. We'll all go try it. So next we have Melissa.
Hi, everyone. My smile to share is actually kind of related to Grace's smile to share. I've been using this app all throughout quarantine. If you're like me, you've been cooking a lot. And there's an app that I use called Yumly, and it actually, it populates recipes from all different recipe sites. And one thing I do a lot of is I look in my fridge and I see what's going to go bad, and then I type in the ingredient into the app, and it gives you tons of recipes from all different websites. And it even has like difficulty levels, and it might ask you questions like, oh, do you want to use your oven? And if you're like, no, it will only show you ones that don't use your oven and things like that. It's really helpful. I often just type in what's in my pantry, and it gives me some great suggestions, and I really recommend it. So if you're at home cooking like I am, I recommend the Yumly app. Check it out. I posted the link to all of these smiles to share in the chat, so you guys can check all of those out. And with that, we really hope that you enjoyed the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and helping us out. Again, if you like what we're doing, you can check out our Venmo and our PayPal, and you can help donate to LindyGroove Live. As always, you can register for our classes at lindygroove.com/lessons. There's still time to join our classes, and all of our classes are open right now. We have solo jazz with Christine, solo blues, solo fundamentals, and our special routine class with Gabby Cook. So check all of those out on our website. You can check out our Facebook event, follow us on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with everything that we're doing. And don't forget, we have Gabby Cook joining us on the stream next week. So be sure to tune in for that. Thank you guys so much for joining us for LindyGroove Live, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Happy New
Thanks for
Year.
playing.
Thank
See you next week.
Happy New Year.
Much love, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay.